The following program may contain content inappropriate for babies, elderly people, your local congressman, and the FCC. Listener discretion is advised.
This podcast has been recorded in 100% Pony Vision. Don't ask us what that is. We don't know either.
Hello and welcome to Do You Believe It, the season 2 point whatever. I am your host, Play Button, and we have back again from the Peppermint Village, it's Zinnia. And on my guests, we have, it's technically a date night, because we got Kris.
Hello.
And their significant other, Jackson.
I just work here.
Cool. And welcome to the game part of the show. And I wrote some questions down from the Ripley's Believe It or Not archive, and I changed it up this time. And I'm going to do a little bit of other questions that I have in mind, because it's hard to scroll through that many pages of Ripley's to find good questions about. Are you ready to play?
Not particularly.
We're playing? I didn't know that.
I'm a professional dummy. I'm in no favor here.
The Sheepei Poo meat showers.
We get the Sheepei Poo meat showers, and then the last one was horse in motion.
What? Horse emotions?
Horse in motion is the zoetrope, like the first movie thing that guy did. Edward Muybridge, or whatever his name was.
All I really know is I don't even know how long it's been since the last time I was on. I have not stopped thinking about the pyrophone.
None of what you people are saying makes sense.
Oh yeah, I remember the pyrophone. That was the musical instrument with fire.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is history related.
No, please. All right.
Okay. Who or what was King Adolf Frederick?
Adolf?
Ethiopia.
1. Germany. 2. Austria. 3. Norway. 4. Sweden.
Sweden.
I'm going with my gut and saying Norway. I feel like it's wrong, but I'm going with it anyways.
Zinnia and Jackson are right.
Darn.
Sweden. Deutschland.
What is the most famous thing about his reign? Or what was the most important thing he did during his reign? Also, here's a question. When do you think this was?
Just off the cuff?
Yeah, when would you think Sweden, because Sweden still has a monarchy, right?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about Sweden except the fact that a couple funny internet people live there.
Yeah.
1926.
Zinnia?
1864.
Kris?
Let's pull some random numbers out of a hat and go with 1528.
Okay, we're going by Price is Right rules, so Kris is technically correct. This was 1720s. 1720s till 1771.
If all else fails, just go stupid low.
Price is Right rules, closest without going over.
Zinnia said...
I said 1864.
Yeah.
I went over.
Technically, he went over.
Yeah, so that's what I meant. Price is Right rule. Price is Right.
I've never watched Price is Right.
It's all right.
Is it Price is Right?
Number 1, he killed a bunch of people in the Stockholm Massacre.
Seems legit.
2, helped during the American Revolution. 3, made one of the first acts gaining people the freedom of press. 4, overthrew the Senate. 5. Had a large appetite.
Why is there 5?
Yeah. Second option.
Of them all, 5 seems like the dumbest, and therefore that's what I want to go with.
What was the second option?
Helped during the American Revolution.
I'm going with A.
I'm going with C.
Zinnia is correct.
It was the third option?
Made the first acts gaining people the freedom of press. Basically, the only thing you couldn't do is like libel the empire. Which
But what if I want to?
No.
didn't meet Mr. Guillotine, no.
I want to miss Mr. Guillotine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did he die?
Peanut butter.
1. Eating too much. 2. Assassinated. 3. Got an infection on his big toe from ramming his foot into a safe. 4. Died in a battle.
Why is the third one so specific?
Yeah, it seems a little too specific.
Kris, what do you think?
I'm going with the safe.
What was the first two again? I have the mind of a chicken.
Eating too much or assassinated?
I feel like assassinated's the safer option.
He ate too much. I don't believe either.
Homie hungry.
He was hungry.
He had the bunger.
Zinnia's correct.
Was it 1 and 2 assassinated by poisoned food?
No, he just he was known for having big feasts.
He was
so basically the night before he died. And Kris, the safe thing, that's actually a bit of knowledge because that's how Jack Daniels died.
Jack.
You know, for a man that's named after a whiskey, that's like surprisingly fitting in a weird way.
No, the whiskey's named after him. It was his distillery.
I meant to say that.
So, yeah, basically, he was known for having large feasts, and one day he decided to have a large feast with lobster, caviar, sauerkraut, kippers, and champagne as 14 helpings of his favorite dessert, Hetwag of semla pastries and hot milk.
What the hell is a
14 servings?
Kellogg?
Semia. What is semia? Or Hetwag. Hetwag.
Are we still doing the trivia?
This is just elaborating. A semia is it's kind of a traditional sweet roll, and it is it's kind of it's known as also as Swedish eclair.
Oh, I've had an eclair.
I'll post an image of it in the VC text. Oh, that's the wrong link. I sent Craig again.
Craig. If there's one thing that this world does not need, it's more Craig.
Delete the Craig link
What's
for
Craig?
people join.
Oh, that actually looks pretty tasty.
I want the powdered sugar.
So basically he had 14 of those, and then I guess he just like he just keeled over, I guess. No, I think they said he had digestive issues, but they kind of add the fact that this might be propaganda from some, like, later on is like, look, he ate too much. I can eat all of this food and not die.
Homie hungry.
What?
He hungry. Prove it.
He hung.
He hungry, bro.
Yeah.
Prove that you know the food
It was
that you
either he had heart failure or he was poisoned.
Just like me.
So I could have been correct.
Yeah.
It could have been 1 and 2 as the answer.
And here's a question: what happened to his son after he took power?
He ate himself to death.
No,
Hey,
actually,
yo, very real Pizza the Hut moment.
What the hell does that mean?
Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. At the end of the movie, he eats himself to death, so that way Lone Star is free
no.
of debt.
Dude,
Is
you're expecting too much of me. I don't remember that movie.
How dare you? That's a great movie. You should remember all of it.
Okay, Mr. Movie Man.
Fun fact, I still have the entirety of the asshole scene from that movie, like, quoted word for word in my mind, and I can recite it at any time.
It's not.
That's a threat, by the way.
Why
That
is
was a
that a threat?
So actually, he got power because the Senate, when his dad died, the Senate had more power than the monarchy.
Wait,
So
was this a question, or are you answering it?
I I realized I had the questions wrong in my head. I misread.
Oh,
Why did they? So basically, the Senate had more power than him. So he decided
normal.
I didn't care for that. So basically, he got all his military friends together and did a military coup.
Like a pigeon?
Military coup d'etat.
I know. I'm not,
I was gonna say, Jackson, you played Dishonored 2. You know what a coup is.
I know a lot of coups. I've watched Full Metal Alchemist. What the? Yo, mama, yo, mama.
So basically, Adolf Frederick, I think people say his reign was like he didn't really do that much, other than pass a law that would become important in the American
He was
Constitution.
mid.
He was okay. He ate too much.
Haven't we all?
The photo shows that he's kind of skinny. He wasn't a big lad or anything.
But he had 14 servings of dessert. What?
Maybe near the end, maybe it's like an Elvis thing where all the photos show him when he's skinny, but near the end he's just he looked like Bender from that one episode of Futurama.
Oh, the human bender? Where
he looked like the human Bender.
Oh, no.
Maybe he just
dressed in like a royal
or something.
Royal regalia.
Oh, shit.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, now we're into rapid fire questions.
It's my favorite kind of questions. Just
Yeah,
just over armor piercing.
Shooters.
Located about 45 minutes from Cincinnati, the small city of Williamstown, Kentucky has what?
Fish.
The largest McDonald's, the Banana Emporium, the largest Kroger in the world, or a 510-foot recreation of Noah's Ark.
I feel like the second one.
Banana Emporium.
God, I know far too much about the Noah's Ark one, but I can't tell you where it is. So I'm going with that.
Banana Emporium?
Banana Emporium.
Kris.
Fun fact, I can't eat bananas.
Yes, what about me?
Was it the Noah Ark?
Yeah, it was Noah's Ark.
What? Good.
Yeah.
So basically, it's
A
like
monkey.
I guess it was funded by a church, right? Who fronted
Was it?
them?
Was it Kent Hovind?
Let me look.
Kris, why do you know this much about this?
Yeah.
What do you do in your free time?
I watch a lot of videos about some like really wacky people, and I remember at the very least the guy that ran the Ark Encounter is a guy that tends to pop up a lot.
The Young Earth Creation Group, Answers in Genesis, and the for-profit corporation Ark Encounter LLC would partner to build a theme park called Ark Encounter.
This is a amusement park?
It more just like a recreation, and then they have animatronics.
Can I get trampled by the animatronics just like the real arc?
Is it like Five Nights at Freddy's but Jesusified?
That would be cool.
Crucified
Didn't
Freddy
Sc-
Fazbear.
Didn't Scott Cawthon used to do like Christian games, and then people said
he
your
did.
game, yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like some people told him it looked like an animatronic because
It looked creepy, so he was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm gonna make it creepy.
Also, I stand corrected. It was not Kent Hovind. It was Ken Ham. They are similar names, so I would like to think I'm excused for confusing them.
Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, I bought tickets to the movie. I'm going to watch it.
we're
It's
gonna
like
watch
it's
it
out
too.
already, or
No,
at least out for
I
pre-order.
It comes out on the 27th.
God, though, in that
The day
moment,
after Bubba's
I-
birthday.
I just saw an ad that said buy tickets now, and I'm like, oh, I must.
Wait, you can already buy the tickets?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
on that note, I am reminded that I really need to like get around to watching
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Saw X at some point.
Oh, dude, when I found out that Paw Patrol and Saw X came out the same day, I damn near lost my mind. Paw Patrol.
I can
Instead of Barbieheimer.
I can imagine some parents accidentally going into the wrong theater with their kids.
Oh no!
Hello, child. You wanted to
That's-
watch doggy superpowers? No, here's a dude's head getting cut off.
On that
Fun.
subject, I also like to say as we walk, I've walked by like the big like poster thing for the Paw Patrol movie. Why is it like legitimately in the same style as the FNAF movie? That
Because
drives
it's
me
fun.
nuts.
Wait,
And the
Maybe
problem,
that-
and
no.
apparently I heard you with that new Exorcist movie, and the fact that they moved the date because they did not want to compete with Taylor Swift's Eras movie.
Taylor Swift has a movie?
Yeah, she's releasing a concert movie.
oh
Wild.
no.
They
Oh,
wanted
I
to
got it.
they wanted to do a Barbenheimer thing where it was going to be called Extra Swift.
Extra Swift?
And then they're like, "You good?"
No, that shit was so funny.
Oh,
This
DuckDuckGo,
wasn't a
you
j-
are failing me right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
But apparently it's like they're
Oh,
like,
man.
we realize you're guaranteed to just get trampled in the theater because you're gonna have 45, probably 3 theaters full of people just wanting to see Taylor Swift, and then you got one theater like with probably 5 or 6 people.
What do you mean, dude?
Why
The
is it
Exorcist is
the
baller.
same?
It is the same. Do you see it?
Why?
What is?
Look at the VC text. I put. Up,
Oh
like,
my god!
Also, I will say I shouted during that. DuckDuckGo is failing me. I searched for FNAF movie poster and I got like 20 fan made posters before I found one official one.
How do I don't know how to turn this off.
Official teaser.
Yeah, so and because the whole idea of making this Ark Encounter, sorry to reel it back in, but the Ark Encounter was to lead credence to the biblical account of a catastrophic flood and to dispel doubts that Noah could have fit 2 of every kind of animal into a 500-foot long ark.
Are you telling me Moses?
Noah.
Oh, you're telling me Noah brought 2 flies on that thing? No thanks.
I would also like to give a little fun piece of trivia out there. I'm pretty sure it's made by the same company that Answers in Genesis, but they made like a full like Night at the
Genesis?
Museum parody movie set in the Ark Encounter building, and it's as bad as it sounds. I won't be real.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I'm trying to find this movie.
I think it's called like Night at the Ark Encounter or something like that.
But they were also going to make a model, the Tower of Babel,
Babel.
and a 1st century Middle Eastern village replica and an ancient wall city.
How are they gonna do that? Were they there? No.
On October 22nd, 2016, the Ark Encounter hosted a premiere of Evangelia's Ray Comfort's film, The Atheist Delusion.
I think evangelist is the word you meant.
Nah, Evangelion.
Evangeli.
Oh my god. So is this like the full movie?
Yep. Also, it stars Eric Hovind, if I remember correctly, the son of Kent Hovind. They have a history, and it's not exactly a fun one.
Yeah. Okay, and there's a whole controversy about hiring policies.
Yeah.
Where basically you had all applicants to profess Christianity and sign a statement of faith saying that we believe in young earth creationism and that homosexuality is sinful.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Young Earth creationism, that's cringe enough as is, and you're gonna throw homophobia in it. That's even worse.
I love homophobia. Don't quote that. Cut that out. Wait a minute. Cut that shit out.
My headset fell.
I
That
fell.
Anyway, I think we've spent quite enough time on this one question alone.
Okay. That's what I meant. It's supposed to be just like a springboard for us to... the CSI fingerprint examination kit was recalled in 2007 for what reason?
Oh, I know this one, I think.
A. Parents complained about the kids' TV show content. B. Kids were using it as makeup powder. C. Arsenic content. Or D. Asbestos.
Number
Hey,
two.
Pretty sure it was asbestos.
You can't put two dangerous compounds in two different answers.
I don't believe you.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
I'm going to either say C or D because, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going with the asbestos.
Arsenic is used for, like, that gray powder, isn't it? Or it's a gray dye at times.
Makeup.
I'm going C.
It's asbestos.
Yes, I did remember this one.
Yeah. It's like, I can sort of see like, why are you marketing a show that's can be like TV 14 gory but still gory? Like,
it doesn't show like explicit violence, but it has heavy themes.
Like at the same time,
like you see a bloated body.
I will say before it closed, I specifically remember going into Toys R Us and seeing like toys from the Alien movies there, and like those have been a thing since the 80s. So like, you know,
yeah,
you
but
have a thing for the xenomorphs.
hush you.
No.
What?
They
but
just cute. That's all.
Kris. So like the asbestos, was it just like, oh, because yeah, you would if you breathe it in, you're gonna get it. 9-year-old's gonna get mesothelioma or something like that.
Have you or a loved one ever experienced mesothelioma?
If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, please call 1-800 choke that hoe.
I didn't know we were in Medea.
Back that bitch up.
It's always good to use 1-800 choke that hoe.
Have you used it before?
I think that's too many numbers.
Oh, is it actually?
Well, because it's 10 digits, so 1-800 choke.
Oh, that joke.
Next question.
What?
Unless you want more to talk about toy recalls. I mean, you got lawn darts.
Oh no, not lawn darts.
Lawn darts. That one person
catch goes through your head.
Goes through your spinal column.
Lobotomy.
Like I've talked about this. The like that one mouse that looked like the toy. Like they recalled it fairly recently, which is why makes me wonder, like, why are these parents using a mouse from 2000?
Oh boy.
Yeah, was that like
Cancer.
recent?
What?
Like, isn't that recent?
Yeah, he was just saying that.
Because it was like the first thing on the Little Tykes website about it, and they're like, because it didn't happen when it happened, because they're like, oh, this company shut down in 2001, so they can't make replacements anymore.
Oh boy, I caused cervical cancer.
No, it's what happened. What happened is they said a kid tried to eat the ball, but the parents caught him because it was a ball mouse.
Oh, dumbass kid.
It's
Like that seems like such a weird thing to issue a recall for, because like
There are warnings.
every mouse was like that back then.
there were like
Especially,
optical mouse were a thing at that time, but not really. What?
Yeah, have you seen those memes of Mickey Mouse singing in Japanese?
But it's just like, yeah, it's a weird recall, and they didn't say tried to eat him. The parents caught him. They didn't swallow the ball though. I mean, the person was too. Kurt Jackson, we talked about this.
I'm sorry. Cut that out.
No.
It's happening.
You're happening.
The Happening with M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, no.
I am Night Shyamalan.
We're not talking about this. We're not talking about this.
I was buying a link. My name's Mark Wahlberg. Wait, that's Owen Wilson. Wow.
Owen Wilson as Mark Wahlberg.
Owen Wilson as Mark Wahlberg. My favorite crossover.
No, just replace do the movie Cars with Mark Wahlberg as Lightning McQueen.
It don't sound normal though. Miter, your mom. I ain't no damn tow truck.
Didn't Mark Wahlberg like beat up a Vietnamese person or something like that?
Yeah,
like,
he
in
was
the
being
80s?
racial slurs because he's funny. And the bad funny, not the good funny.
You don't like your skin? Go ahead. Peel off your
I
skin.
don't like the way my skin feels on my body.
We're going to hell.
We are in hell.
I am all prepared for that, because right next to me I've just received it yesterday, my lovely brand new Buffy plushie. Only 1,500 of these were made, and I am one of the lucky ones to have one.
You mean
I
the
love my
mentally
Buffy
stable?
very much.
Next question. In the Russian town of Lebedesky, 28 million liters of what flooded the streets?
You don't want my answer.
How would how would 28 millions of that? 28 million liters of that?
A lot of people.
I'm like corrupted right now, because I've been watching, like, one of my favorite YouTubers does a monthly live stream, and like every time that's brought up, he starts blasting "Welcome to the You Can Fill in the Blank Zone."
Oh,
Welcome.
Yeah, because weren't they like saying, "Oh, this is good for you"?
Welcome
what's
to that
what's
zone.
the options we have?
Yeah,
Molasses, B, fruit juice, C, wine, D, breast milk.
I'm going with molasses.
Yeah, no, because I think it's molasses.
Why breast milk?
Yeah, what the
How
fuck?
do you get
That's a
that?
lot of milk, dude. Is it just from one person, or like it was a reserve, like a stockpile?
Wait, did you say beef as the second option?
Beef juice.
It's juice, yeah.
Why beef? I want to say beef juice just for the hell of it, but why?
I put breast milk because it's like, what's something that they could have
You
28
just admitted
million?
that it's not breast milk.
I said fruit juice already.
It was fruit juice.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. Who and why would you keep 28 million gallons of breast milk?
Liters.
That's worse.
Whatever.
No, liters is less.
Oh well, I'm bad at math.
Why would you have? In what situation would it require that much to be
When
like
the
in a
big baby is
storehouse?
born.
The
When the
baby's
big baby is born. The chosen one has been birthed.
Would they have to harvest it from expecting mothers?
How would you harvest that amount?
I don't know. You can ask Jordan Peterson.
I don't know who that is.
Neither do I.
All I'm gonna say is,
I want mommy.
he is related to that, yes, but
Oh no.
long story short, he had at least a bit of a controversy when he posted a certain kind of milking on his Twitter account
Keep it PG.
because he
Wait,
thought it was some like Chinese propaganda thing because he's a
What?
moron.
Ain't no way, bro. Tripping.
This is real. I am not joking.
I am unfortunately uncomfortable.
Oh, the Wikipedia article is great for the flood. The Pepsi fruit juice flood.
It was Pepsi?
It was a Pepsi warehouse.
Wait, was the molasses one somewhere in the U.S.?
Boston.
Boston, shit.
Boston Tea Party.
Dude, that's what they called me in high school.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Aren't we all?
Just a little bit.
So what happened? It's a brief segment on Wikipedia, so I'll summarize though. Basically, the warehouse at the Pepsi facility, it collapsed, and it had fruit and vegetable juices, and it caused 2 minor injuries, no deaths. And it
Holy shit, these rats do so.
Sent 28 million liters or 7.4 million gallons into the streets. And they were worried that this was going to affect the ecosystem of the river because the fish in the river, they were going to be like, juice.
Juice. Yummy.
Oh, there's a video.
Oh, I want
But
a video of people.
It is too hot to be wearing this jacket. I'm gonna take it off.
Okay. I'm going to put in VC text. It's just an MP4 file, though.
I don't want to download it. Virus.
I would also like to put something in the VC text relating
I'm
to
no
the
longer-
Jordan Peterson thing.
Oh, it's a
This-
403
this-
forbidden.
This says it way better than I could, and also in a way that will probably not get this banned from every airwave ever.
Jordan Peterson accidentally.
Was a human milking fetish.
Oh my god.
Thinking it was actually a human farm in China made the.
Why is this being read aloud? No.
What the?
because this
I
is
only read the
audio.
first
Because this is a
part.
podcast. This is a podcast. So
Like
they're.
This is raw, like chicken
I
breast.
posted that in the chat for the specific reason of having people not read it out loud, so y'all could get the context of what I'm talking about
That's
without having
upsetting.
to actually read that.
Okay, I have one question left.
Please don't be
Is it
anything
one
related
question
to
for
this
God?
stuff.
Why?
What is
Is it-
what is notable about the Indian town of Kodini?
Then
Khodini.
Kodini.
Kodini.
Cordova.
Home to a famous Hindu shrine. Gandhi lived there for a bit. Highest
Perfect.
number of twins, or has a great scenic outlook.
The last one.
I'm going with the twins.
I'm going with the first one.
It's the twins.
No.
Twin? Wait, were they tall? Were they tall twins?
They
Were they
said
made of metal, maybe? Standing
Oh my
of
God,
Tower of
they were
Peace, maybe?
roommates.
It's like India has the lowest twinning rates in the world, but this place is like unusually large number of twins.
Whoa.
They said
I have just realized I might actually be an idiot.
Why?
Just like me for real.
At some point, I closed out of the Craig web app and just did not think about it at all.
Oof.
Thankfully, we have Discord.
Yep, we good.
Thank you,
Homie wasn't
Craig.
recording.
We love hate you, Craig.
Thank you, Craig, for saving me from my own idiocy.
We love you, Craig. You, Craig? Crane? Ukraine? Excuse
We
me?
love Ukraine.
The Times of India, if it loads, from 2017 said this village has 220 pairs of twins.
God damn.
I like pears.
Yeah, so in 2008, 300 women delivered healthy babies, and out of those deliveries, 15 pairs of twins were born in the village, and 60 pairs were born in the last 5 years as of when this article was written.
Proof.
And it keeps going up every year.
Stop having kids. Literally. They're not worth it.
Okay.
Not likely for me, anyway.
Imagine
Okay.
having children. That's pretty
Unlike-
cringe, actually.
Willingly.
I can speak with experience because I was a child once and I was very cringe.
As a former child.
You know when like there's like when people like on the news like they have like the name and like a little
Yeah,
title
I've
underneath
seen
them.
that.
I want my title to just be former child.
Have you seen that one on the TLC thing?
Probably.
It's like, can I put that on my resume? Former child?
Yo, just like put it
That
on
was
there
the
and watch if they
occupation?
say anything.
Yeah. It was my experience, child.
I used to be a child back in like 2000.
I mean, if you want to
One.
work at Disneyland or something.
I
So-
mean, people put Time Person of the Year 2006.
The hell
I'm
does
gonna
that
be
mean?
completely real with you. Like, I put in a job application for Fisher Price, and I was very, very tempted to include, if not in the resume, in my cover letter, that like I was like a Fisher Price product tester as a little child.
You actually?
Oh.
Yeah,
So yeah, because
Oh, because your parents are white.
Times Person of the Year 2006 was they just made it you because it's about like YouTube, MySpace, Facebook, Wikipedia, and like just the internet age in general. So they just said you.
You.
Yeah, I was 5 when this was published, but they meant me, right?
No.
you cranked ass soldier boy. You.
You
No,
got
you
sent to
spoke
prison
first.
for copyright infringement.
I mean, Adolf Hitler was Times Person of the Year in 1938, so
He was a very important person at that time.
I
Not in the
will
good
give
way.
it a to be fair. Like the Times Person of the Year is not necessarily the best person. Just
yeah, like
typically
the
the most
Ayatollah.
influential.
Ayatollah was
Just a person.
who would you vote for Time Person of the Year?
Gandhi.
Batman.
Gandhi's dead.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Maybe you're talking about the UHF like parody from UHF Gandhi 2.
Gandhi Part 2.
Gandhi too, even more nukes.
Reincarnated.
No, it's like like the parody is like Gandhi, but he's in a like it's a parody of like a blaxploitation trailer. So like Shaft.
Shaft. Interesting.
So Gandhi just busts out a Tommy gun and just starts
Gandhi
blasting
pulls
at
out a
bad
bush.
guys.
Like I said, it's Civ Gandhi.
It's Civilization Gandhi. Yeah.
I will nuke Malaysia.
Okay. Who wants
Why-
to do?
Why
What
were
are
you
we?
resisting a police officer?
Why?
Why are you police officers?
I blew up Malaysia.
That's what I'm saying.
What are we sponsored by, people? The following is sponsored by.
Child trafficking on every tycoon on Roblox.
What?
What? The following is brought you. The following is brought you by. What was that?
That was a train. Jackson, I hate the fact that like I actually think I know what you're talking about. I hate that.
We're sponsored by Roblox. Adopt me.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Adopt Me. You go there, you take the children, and you drown them like Zinnia does sometimes.
I mean, that's pretty base.
What?
Yeah, you just take the children and drown them for playing Adopt Me. There was like, okay, I'm gonna talk about
Don't
this.
adopt kids.
Well, back to the program we go. Welcome back to Do You Believe It? Now we're in the talking segment, so now we're gonna talk
Wait.
about stuff.
Before we talk about stuff, I have bathroom break.
Okay.
Cut this out of the video. Or toe, I don't care.
We can talk stuff. So how is this recording session going so far?
This is a dumpster fire, but like the best kind.
This is gonna get 1 more billion views on Spotify. And we're gonna.
No,
What if the show got picked up by an actual radio station?
I would be afraid.
I just need to tell you that I can't take this anymore. But
Yeah, people are going to want to listen to us on the radio. Just talk about.
I mean, like, isn't that just every podcast?
What's the average podcast sound like?
Like 3 white guys in a room just like talking about random things.
I can't do a Joe Rogan impression. I don't got that voice.
Oh my god, I'm now thinking of the very tall Bart videos. He uses like the AI recreations of, I believe it was Joe Rogan, Ben Shapiro, and Jordan Peterson, and it's just, it made me laugh way more than it should have. It was great.
Yep. We're now in the awkward silence portion of the podcast.
Ooh, that's my favorite time. That's when you just like say something like really random and stupid, and either something fun happens or everyone looks at you like you're insane, and quite frankly, you might be.
Whoa, soundboard.
Did you know that the militant group Hezbollah released a video game in 2003?
Hezbollah?
A Lebanese militant group.
Hezbollah?
What is the worst propaganda game?
What?
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 Between you and me, I genuinely don't know if Jackson knows that he left his mic on.
He forgot his. That's all I heard.
You know, like in Duke Nukem Forever, how you can just like pick up a turd.
No. But now I do.
But
Don't learn more about Duke Nukem Forever. I bought that game a while ago thinking like, oh, maybe it's just like, I don't know, maybe people are just too hard on it because it took like what 12 years to make. I don't know. Maybe I could. Maybe it's not. It is as bad as everyone says it is. Oh my god, it's awful.
What is going on? I just got back.
Fortnite.
We were talking
Hi, I'm
about Duke
talking
Nukem Forever.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was trying to live stream it in a Discord server the same way that I live streamed Hunt Down the Freeman, but unlike Hunt Down the Freeman, I'm playing like live streaming Duke Nukem Forever violates like every NSFW standard.
What does that mean?
That's probably I
Spit it out, fool.
game is borderline porn at times.
There. Okay.
It's like I mean, is it like Ride to Hell Retribution level where there's just a sex
Oh
scene
my
out
God,
no
yeah.
reason?
No, it's just like you turn the corner. Oh, I mean, there is like the one level that's like a hallucination that takes place in Duke's mental strip club. But
Did I
it's
buy
more
it?
just like you turn the wall and there's boobs because we don't have humor that is more mature than just boobs funny laugh.
You're just.
Oh, my
sad 'cause
mic
you don't-
stopped recording.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We got Craig.
Lies.
Craig.
Craig.
Tell me, put the bag.
This
in
is like the
hat.
second time that Craig has been the goat of the stream.
We love you, Craig.
Craig is the best guest.
Wait, I get double points for ordering pizza today.
Double points.
Double
Okay.
points.
So what I was gonna say about Adopt Me.
Sorry,
Like-
continue.
There was a story from Australia, and I showed Zinnia, and it's like the kid who bought like $100,000 in Roblox
Oh my
because
god.
on
I
Adopt
didn't know
Me
you could do that.
because
Kill the child.
their phone, because I guess they didn't have like the Apple ID like verification thing, or they just had the fingerprint, but his fingerprint was set up, so it was just he would just like it's just like because you know how Roblox, like you walk into something, it's like, you want to buy this?
No, because I don't go on that site.
Zinnia would know. Zinnia, can you verify?
That's only on the games meant for children to scam them.
Adopt Me is a game for children.
Well, it doesn't scam them. It's just a cash grab.
I scam children.
I scam children on Roblox.
That's hot. Wait, hold up. Actually, delete that one.
Okay, I'm gonna look up this story.
Oh. Y'all want to see something as he looks that up? So
Sure.
So this is the new house I bought. This is just one of the rooms. I have 3 rooms.
Is it just
I'm
like
a
a small?
homeowner.
Is like how small? How
It's pretty small because there's this room. The one next to it is a leather workbench, and downstairs is my bedroom with like the living room. Like it doesn't have a door. It's like the living room and the bedroom are like an open archway.
Oh,
Open
But it's just me
concept,
living
gotcha.
here. Also, I bought this like 2 years ago.
chonkers.
I love
This
it.
was $200.
200.
$200 well spent.
I love this thing, dude. Look at him. He's big. He's a big little dummy.
Didn't you buy that at a convention?
I
If I
did.
remember correctly.
Look how fat he is, too.
Speaking of buying stuff, like I keep seeing it on my shop feed, and like I'm so tempted to like drop nearly $200 on the giant hyena plushie.
Speaking of buying things,
Jackson.
Hello, audio audience. You cannot see it, but Jackson is currently holding up a Bandit from Bluey booby mousepad. Please
What do you
take that
buy
mental
that like
image with what you
I
will.
bought this at a convention as well.
I thought you bought it like Etsy or something like that.
I mean, you probably
last thing
could.
Ambitions have everything.
The
Dude,
last
he
thing that
makes
I
me-
bought off of Etsy was a birthday gift from my friend. And it's just a big pink flag with Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss and
No,
a picture of
that's
Dibble from
so
the animated Barbie movies.
Margot Barbie, my favorite movie ever.
No,
Starring
Dibble from
Ryan
the Barbie
Gosling.
movies.
Okay,
Evil?
this is actually a story from Wales in May. 10-year-old spent £2,500 of mum's money without her knowing.
Mum? M-U-M?
Yeah, it's from the BBC.
I don't believe it. The what?
Okay, I would like. I feel the need to say, like, I'm an American, and like, well, as a kid, I distinctly remembered reading the Wolves of the Beyond books, which are like a side series to the Guardians of Ga'Hoole books, which I never actually read. I was just like, hey, cute doggies. But those books, the main character constantly like referred to their parental figure as mum. And young me, like, never connected the dots that the book was like just like
Wrong.
European. So like I started like adopting that into like my own vocabulary, and yeah, that was certainly a weird time of my life.
Okay, so the story is a 10-year-old girl spent more than £2,500 on the gaming site Roblox after changing the password on her family's iPad without her mom knowing.
That's unfortunate.
Easy.
This is why I said
Georgina don't have kids.
don't have kids.
Wait, it's like the one image of someone on like
Wait, did you say 2,500 or 25,000?
£2,500.
Oh my
it was the one.
God.
So someone made like a Twitter post where they accepted a commission from somebody, and then like a couple days later got DMs from like that kid's mom, who apparently stole his mom's credit card and used it to buy furry commission.
Unfortunate, dude. That mom must
If
have
you
been
want-
like,
Be right back.
what is this sinful
If you
acts?
want to know how much 25 pounds is, it would have been. It's about $3,000.
Oh my God. Wait, why are there
Georgina Monday from Denbighshire has warned other parents to be, quote, vigilant. Tesco Bank. So the supermarket chain Tesco runs the bank as well?
Tesco?
Tesco. That's a popular
Interesting.
chain.
I-
Initially refused a refund, but reconsidered and apologized after BBC Radio 4 took up the case. Roblox says it has a... What was that?
That was me clapping really loud.
Roblox says it has a quote, robust policy from unauthorized payments, and Apple said pre-purchase alerts could be used. And then they just described Roblox. It's like I think people know what Roblox is.
No, not a lot of people do.
I mean, they explain it as the daughter has autism.
What the hell was that sound? Was that you?
Oh no! I warned you. I knew this was gonna happen.
All right, I won't do it too much. I'll just send emojis.
Her daughter managed to spend more than £2,500 on the site, but most of them were around £20.
2020?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Just keep buying and not realizing and just hit yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
I don't like that image you said.
So, Zinnia, what do you think about this kid who spent £2,500 on
Kill the
Roblox?
kid. Put them in a
Kill the
blender.
kid.
Make little baby's ice cream.
Put what in his ice cream?
I said make
Don't
little
look it up. Don't look it up.
I'm looking it up. Wait, Zinnia, what did you say?
I'll just put it in the VC text.
Thanks, Dad.
What?
What?
Oh,
Nobody
dude, I saw this when I was like,
not even
4.
Bobbin.
I
saw that when I
warned
was
you to stop
14.
it.
This scared me as a kid. I was like, I don't like any of what's going on here.
And that's the most safe one, in my opinion.
No. Oh, are you saying I look like that woman?
No.
I mean,
Is
look
that
at
even a
him.
woman?
I think that's a woman.
How?
Did I just misgender? I misgendered.
But
ice cream.
do you believe that Roblox exploit kids for money?
I feel like they
Yes.
exploit them just enough to get away with it. If that
Like
makes
before
sense.
the government.
E-dating.
What,
Oh yeah,
So
not even talking about that.
so how does that gonna work? It's gonna be like Tinder, swipe left, swipe.
No, they're just
Roblox
making,
Tinder
those
Tycoon.
hangout games on Roblox.
Can you say that? I didn't hear.
I have
those hangout
returns.
Roblox games.
Roblox adding e-dating.
There's freaking strip clubs on Roblox.
What? That's wild,
Okay.
actually. That's fucking weird.
All important question: why did I return to see the little baby's ice cream man staring into my soul?
Because I
Zinnia
apparently-
brought it up. Zinnia brought
Wait,
it up.
Kris, is that a woman or a dude?
I think it's a dude.
How? Dude, it looked like a woman.
Maybe it's both.
I don't know. Both don't exist.
Single mom's bank account after 7-year-old spends over almost $900 on Roblox.
That sounds like a
Can
Darman
I
video.
spend all your money on Roblox?
What?
I want to spend all
Darman.
your money on Roblox like the child.
And again, this is another kid who has autism, and so they're just leaving the kid with a tablet.
Just don't give
Don't
autistic
expect
kids
the kids to start
iPads.
spending on money.
Thoughts? Feelings?
Don't give any kid an iPad.
There you go. Don't single them
Just
out.
send them outside. Just send them outside. That's how people grew up.
Send them
back
to
in
a
the day.
Russian gulag and watch them survive.
Okay, listen.
Whoa.
How about instead of giving your kids anything, how about you just don't have kids to start with?
That's what I'm
Bam.
saying.
Have kids. Don't have kids. It's universal. We
Be
all
the
agree.
kid.
Be the kid.
Where a kid can be a kid.
Go to Chuck
Wear a
E. Cheese.
kid.
What?
The
I feel like there's some jokes about Five Nights at Freddy's you can make here.
Oh no, dude. Horror.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I can keep those. I wonder if Craig records those or not.
I hope so.
What about copyrights? Because you got Ben in it.
Oh wait, no, the Among
We
Us
just
theme
don't
is
play the copyright
copyrighted.
ones.
Is Among Us copyrighted? Don't quote that.
I don't think.
You're not making any money off of this.
There's
Are we
Fox.
And I don't want to be on here.
Fox 9. There's a. If your kid asks for Robux this Christmas, here's what that means.
That
No.
means you're dead.
If your kid asks you for Robux this Christmas, that means that you should throw them into the nearest volcano as a sacrifice to our gods.
Chris,
Yeah,
what's the nearest
Going to the
volcano near
volcano.
you? What's the nearest one?
I mean, there's the Yellowstone one that could blow up any time. We don't know.
Why do you
They don't
say
live
this?
near Yellowstone. I don't think any of you do.
Why do you have that just saved Jackson.
Does Canada have any volcanoes?
Can we make that a sticker?
I don't know. Maybe.
Does Canada have any volcanoes?
Yeah, they don't. I don't know if they're active.
Guys, listen closely. Canada isn't real. It's just government propaganda.
To make people want to live in a better country? Yeah, I'm gonna follow that propaganda. Take a propaganda on this.
Imagine if, because I work at a radio station, what if I managed to get, do you believe it, on a conservative talk station?
Oh no, dude, we would get
We would get
shot.
taken off the air so fast because we would just be making fun of them the entire
The
time.
FBI would find us and kill us.
That too.
Yeah,
They're like,
I'm like, I
minority?
want to see about getting it on the state, their app, because I think you just send the RSS feed.
Please no.
We would just need to censor a lot of what I say, mostly. Y'all
Just
would have to
bleep,
like
bleep.
like every 2 words is like, all right, sorry, Jackson's a dumbass. Don't let him on the air again.
You can't say dumbass.
Oh, well, bruh. I don't know the rules of the radio.
You can't say anything vulgar, obscene, or profane.
Okay.
I like men.
What?
Is that vulgar?
Men.
What?
That I like men?
No.
Depends on who you're asking, apparently.
It's about community standards, which I don't know what the hell that means.
What's a standard?
What's a
I
community?
don't got any.
We live in a society, not a community.
just go to court and say, "Oh, you violated community. You violated your community." We live in a society, not a community.
Listen, if I went to court, that's my first line of defense is just, Your Honor, League of Legends.
I spelled society wrong. How do I?
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh my head.
Spelling society wrong is really funny. That's how my friend and I have the infamous Jackbox shirt of like
We live in a community,
yes,
not a society.
it's just a blue t-shirt with a poorly drawn Peter Griffin on it, and the caption's just Society.
Dude, okay, I kind of want to do Jackbox again, but I don't know most of the friends' humor. I just do what I think is funny.
Isn't that what the point of it's supposed to be, though?
Well, okay, so with a group of people that you already have like established with, because I know we do it in a different server that Kris does, but I don't know most of those guys, so it kind of yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Kind of
Humor.
Yeah.
Humor.
I mean, I got my Jackbox shirt. It's someone we knew, and they drew my Sona, and in a pretty decent way, and it just is Hans, but then the text below it is Vietnam flashback, so I can't wear it in public. As I didn't
mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that. How do I turn this off?
I'm very, very happy that recently my Ailstorm, your pirate ship can eat a bag of dicks t-shirt came in.
So what's the deal? Should they make Ride to Hell?
Oh, continue.
What should they make Ride to Hell Retribution 2?
No.
I
we
think
need to let it die.
I think we should have a Deadly Premonition reboot. Just saying.
Okay, we did it before.
Deadly Premonition. We just need to do Deadly Premonition. That's all I'm saying.
What do you think is the worst game of 2023?
I'm really sad to say that as of recent, I'm looking at Payday 3.
Wikipedia just says Lord of the Rings Gollum.
That came out this year?
Yeah.
Yes, it was
Ain't no way, dude. Oh my
May. It
god.
was May.
That was May? Oh,
Yeah.
that's upsetting, dude. I'm gonna
Like,
agree with that one. That looks like ass.
Here's my hot take. Lord of the Rings Gotham, like, it's bad, but at least you could play it.
fair.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think is the worst game from 1980? The worst game of the 80s, like according to
Games are
Wikipedia.
in the 80s, you fool. Probably Pong.
I mean, they got Custer's Revenge as like the first one.
What the hell is Custard Revenge?
How do we describe that and keep it friendly?
What?
It's where you're
not
playing.
friendly.
It's an unlicensed game for the Atari 2600. That's basically it's a game they would keep in like behind the shelf or something like that. Like someone has to ask for it because you're not probably supposed to be playing it, and you have to be 18 or older to purchase.
Interesting. Okay.
And it's a game where, I mean, this is gonna be marked explicit. Should I just say it?
Knock yourself out.
It's where you play as George Armstrong Custer, and you are apparently raping a Native American woman.
What the fuck? Oh,
That's the whole
what?
game.
Pretty much, you
Ain't
just
no
walk
way.
up to and you just spam the button.
I need
No,
to
think
see
it
if I
make-
Can I find a re-upload of the AVGN's infamous video?
Yeah. The makers of the game elected to preview the game for women's and Native American groups.
Okay.
Rough.
Age restriction.
Wow. That's
So-
bad. That's real bad.
It's like so they said it was a publicity stunt, like you think. And then Atari, ET, the extraterrestrial game for the Atari,
That one just sucked.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde for the NES.
There was like
Wait,
an
what?
old little
I've
game
never heard of that
store.
one.
That's what started AVGN, by the way. That was like the first one he did.
I thought that was Castlevania 2.
No, the first one he thanks. But it was the first like one that it was when he was the angry Nintendo nerd and he just was sitting down and he's like, this game sucks. Action 52 cost $200 and most of the games suck and then some of the games don't even boot up.
I think my favorite trivia about that was like the game had like I want to say it was like a 3-month deadline and had like a group of like fresh out of college kids working on it. And basically when the deadline were up, the kids were just like, yeah, we're done. Sure.
And then, I mean, there's the Sega Genesis version. Why is Night Trap on there? Night Trap's okay.
I bought like the anniversary edition of
the
Night Trap for my
remastered.
Switch and then I never touched it.
I mean, I guess it's infamous, but it isn't like bad. It's infamous because it caused the whole Senate committee on violence in video games along with Mortal Kombat. So, plumbers don't wear ties.
Aren't they working on a remaster of that?
What is plumbers don't wear ties?
Adult-oriented romantic comedy visual novel dating sim.
Wait, is it that one with the dude with the big ass nose?
I think so.
Okay, then I
A re-release of the game was announced by Limited Run, but I don't see thing about. Yeah, they released it in September 22nd. For pre-orders were announced on the 22nd
Wait, what year?
this year.
This year.
What? Oh shit, dude, that's my birthday. Well, 23rd is my birthday. Also, I'm 21 now. Yay!
Yay.
Because they didn't even know they did a PC version until like a couple of years ago, and they're like,
Oh, neat.
they made Zelda for the Legend of Zelda games for the CDI.
Legend of Zegend.
You got
Legend
Link's
of
the
Zelda.
Faces of Evil. Link's the Face of Evil with that I was thinking of the animated series because the animated series
boy, smooching time.
and excuse me, princess. I mean, Link the Face of Evil has my boy.
My boy.
Hotel Mario.
Hotel California.
That's copyrighted.
Oh shit. Oops.
Shaq Fu.
No, please don't bring up Shaq Fu. Please don't.
Is now a good time to mention the surprisingly culturally insensitive sequel that came out?
Shaq Fu.
Yeah, you can bring up Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn. Why not?
Yeah, it's not good, and it's like it's been like a while since I've seen like anyone talk about it. But if I remember correctly, it had like some like really weirdly racist bits in it.
They don't bring up. There's no like controversy section by Big D's Productions.
That's what they called me in high school, dude. Wow! I burned myself.
Don't do that.
Bubsy 3D.
Dude, Bubsy was goated. I don't care what people say.
Why do they still make Bubsy games?
Because it's bad.
What was the deal with the TV series?
There was a TV series?
It was a pilot that never got picked up.
Never got picked up because they're like, what is this?
They're like, what the hell?
Yeah, they made two. Bubsy the Woolly Strike Back and Bubsy's Paws on Fire.
Why is his paws on fire?
Because it was hot. Because he was hot.
Paws on Fire was like it was like an auto runner for whatever reason.
There's an auto runner on a platformer game? Unheard of.
Sus.
Sussy? Among Us?
Oh my gosh.
Among Us?
Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. It's a platform spin-off of the Mortal Kombat game.
Okay,
Wait,
but
With
those
all
two
the
words,
controls of a fighting game.
those two words don't go together.
They didn't. That's why the game sucks.
Fair.
And ugly because they got rid of the full motion video stuff. No, the N64 version got rid of the full motion video cutscenes.
The N64 couldn't handle them. The PS1, however.
Yeah. Superman
PS1 is
64. Superman 64 by Titus Interactive.
You mean blank name Superman.
What?
It didn't have a fucking like title on it, so
Superman, this new Superman Adventures. So it's just Superman.
Superman.
Soup.
Super Idol de Shoto to me.
All it is it most of the game just like going through the rings?
Yep.
Oh, is there no
Mortal
eyedropper tool on this? Oh man.
Mortal Kombat Special Forces.
Forces?
Mortal Kombat Special Forces.
Special Fortress. Fortnite?
It's an action adventure beat 'em up. It's a spin-off. It's the second installment not to be a fighting game and the first 3D spin-off.
My parents every time in the morning. Open world beat 'em up.
Oh yeah, you know this game's gonna be good. Simpsons Wrestling.
Okay, but like that game was good though.
No, it's not.
You're a coward. Says the one who like adamantly plays Garfield Racing.
I do not.
Who was
I got a
that?
free
it
copy
once
of
and I
Garfield
hated it.
card.
Oh, I got a free copy of Garfield Racing too. I didn't know who gave it to me. I don't remember.
Game Boy Advance, Mortal Kombat Advance.
There was this one
Yeah.
dolphin game. I don't remember the name of it, but it was on the Game Boy Advanced.
Echo? No, that's Sega Genesis. Echo.
But it was this dolphin game. I can't remember the name of it, but it was this dolphin game where like you'd run around and use echolocation and stuff. It's kind of weird.
That might be like a port of Echo. Dolphin.
Could be. Here, hold on, let me look at it.
Why is that a me?
Why not?
Batman Dark Tomorrow.
Was that the game that Rerez covered?
He
was
covered
Echo.
it, and then he also did the Batman and Robin game where it's like you die once and you have to restart the whole entire story, and it's like 2 days.
Dude, I remember playing this dolphin game and dying to a wall because I like clicked on it wrong.
Yeah, Batman Dark Tomorrow is the one where it's like there's no end. The ending is bad, and there's no way to get to the ending unless you use a guide, because they just did not know they didn't know how to. And there's also awkward camera angles. So what was it like? Tank controls like Resident Evil?
It's been a while since I've seen that video, so
Dude,
Tomb Raider.
I love
Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness, 2003.
it's not the one where you spend like 90% of the game indoors.
Maybe. Drake of the 99 Dragons.
Drake?
Not that Drake.
Drake of the 90. Reuse of stock sounds from AOL Instant Messenger.
Or the door opening noises.
And the voice was a cross between a game show host and a movie phone guy. Disjointed cutscenes and narration and hard to understand storyline. Good idea
instead of the bad games, what was your favorite, like, really, like, in today's standard, what's a really good bad game that you like to play?
I mean, Big Rigs is kind of funny.
What's Big Rigs?
Like the funny racing game.
Where they just released it, even though they barely got done with the alpha. Zinnia?
Me.
Big Rigs?
Me.
Yeah, if you go backwards, you go fast. You go like 1.23 times 10 to the 37th miles an hour.
That was a very word.
Because their physics are just broken. And your winner.
Your winner.
There was like I need to try to dig up what my comment was, because I remember I definitely mentioned this on like the Rerez video on the racing games where they covered Big Rigs. But it was like, if you hold back, like hold reverse on the thing for long enough, because I know I had like the actual math in my comment. I just don't need to dig that up.
Yeah, and they released a patch to solve the problem with the physics, but it only enabled computer-controlled vehicles to race until they reach the finish line, where they just stopped without crossing it.
Yeah, I have the math. It's if you continually go in reverse for a little under an hour, your car will eventually reach a top speed of 12.3 undecillion, which is 36 zeros miles per hour, where the game will automatically declare you a winner because you're going so fast the game registers you as being everywhere at once.
What the what? I love breaking the reality barrier.
Yeah, the launch version, the trucks don't even move. You know, so basically they just don't move. So you're winning every time.
Your winner.
You're a winner.
PB, can you use all of these really bad drawings?
Sure. The next one is another adult game, Lula 3D.
Lola 3D or Lula?
Lula.
What is that?
It's a porn game.
Oh.
Just
Well, that
like
explains why it's so bad.
So much
But-
porn.
Monotonous gameplay, poor puzzle design, low quality graphics, including animation, inconsistent frame rate, and reuse of character knowledge, voice acting, quality of English translation, and lowbrow humor that was too childish for its adult audience.
Imagine being so
Yeah.
bad at being poor, you get called childish.
We're mature, we're adults. We only play real adult games like Leisure Suit Larry.
I think Leisure Suit Larry's like down here. Oh, Ninja Bread Man.
That's what they called me in high school, dude.
Oh, good old. I don't remember what the studio that was that made Ninja Red Band, but the studio that made the exact same game like 4 times.
Dude,
Data Design Interactives.
Data Design, yeah.
wait, hey
Yeah.
guys,
Anubis 2, Myth Makers, and Rock and Roll Adventures.
wait, what games do I have
And
on my
Ninja
phone?
Bread Man. They are literally the same game.
Oh my god, I do
Like, that's
have
not
Garfield
even a joke.
Racing. Oh man, I got Garfield Racing.
Bomberman
Okay.
Act Zero.
Dude, that game sucked.
Bomberman.
The one where they decided to make Bomberman into a Linkin Park music video.
Wait, what?
Wait, that's copyright.
Like,
Oh
it's
my
lit-
god! I'm putting the cover on in VC text. I know it's low quality, but look at
Bomberman.
Whoa! They put
Bomberman Act
Spawn-
Zero is just like Bomberman, but like it's so edgy you can cut yourself on it.
it
Okay.
suffers from
Oh.
Shadow the Hedgehog syndrome.
Where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald?
Can I bring up a topic real quick? Okay.
Speaking of
So
Sonic 2006,
what are your opinions on like modern Call of Duty games? Because I just saw an ad for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone where they added Spawn. I just like the Disney.
Somehow that's still not the most insane crossover I've heard from the new Modern Warfare.
Dude, oh my god! If you
did
look
they
at
add
the,
Nicki Minaj?
yeah, they
I'm
did.
literally in the process of Googling that just to like
I'm looking at
be
the store
sure.
page.
But yeah.
The reviews are overwhelmingly negative. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
like so many of the reviews are just people complaining about like the 5 billion crossovers in the game.
This is my favorite one. Pump and dump, dude.
Oh, like I'm on the Call of Duty wiki and I am melting at just seeing Nicki Minaj status alive. Nicki Minaj will also be available in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Yep.
This is how. Okay, if you go on your camera, this is
Oh my
this is
God.
how I feel about Call of Duty.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so bad.
So yeah, you got Sonic 2006.
Lara Croft?
Wait, what? Lara
Why
Croft in
is
Fortnite?
Lara Croft in Call of Duty?
Isn't that an Activision property?
Why
Is it
is she in Call of Duty though? And right before her, Snoop Dogg.
No shot. Wait, hold up. Snoop Dogg's in Call of
Wait,
Duty.
what?
I mean, it's
no Messi.
Messi? How did he get signed up for this? Okay, this is unfortunate. Hold up, because there's no way Snoop Dogg is just doing like side quests at this point. I don't know what that dude is doing.
This isn't even Snoop Dogg's first crossover with Call of Duty. That's like the most 21 Savage.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. They had Travis Scott in Fortnite. Waits outside and everybody kick my grand. Wait, copyright.
Weapons. Any weapon obtained by the player. Thank you, COD Wiki. Very cool.
Yeah. So you got
Very nice.
so you got Sonic 2006, and that just it's like, what was were they just trying to make like Sonic Adventure 3 or something like that, and then they just
Here,
kind of
wait, they've had Attack on Titan in Warzone? Ain't no way.
Oh, speaking of, you mentioned Leisure Suit Larry. Leisure Suit Larry, box office bust, 2009.
That's what they called me in high school.
Wait, what?
There's a box off- Wait, it was a movie?
No, it's one of the games.
Oh, well, you said box
Why?
office. I assume that means like.
It was a game where you're running a studio.
Why?
Poor gameplay, dated graphics, incoherent story, audio technical issues, voice acting, and poor attempts at adult humor.
Okay, I'm still on Call of Duty right now. Why is an announced to be determined character Alucard from Helsing?
What?
Wait,
Oh
what?
hell no!
Alucard is an upcoming operator featured in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0. Alucard will be releasing during the Season 6 of Modern Warfare 2 on October 3rd, 2023, as part of the Tracer Pack Helsing Operator Bundle.
Oh, hell
Ain't
yeah.
no way.
I need to plug in my laptop.
He's
Wait.
actually being added.
Chris,
Oh,
where are
he
you
looks
seeing?
weird, though.
I'm
That's not
just on
Alucard. That's
the COD
chicken.
Wiki, and I'm
Yeah, he looks kind of weird. Put it in VC text.
Yeah, Chris, where are you seeing all these?
just on the
Yeah.
COD Wiki browsing through characters Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, I'm on Wikipedia.
Oh my
Call of
God.
Duty. Oops.
Okay,
Tracer Pack Helsing Operator Bundle.
I think Chris will probably know this one: Stalin versus Martians.
Guys, you won't fucking believe this.
Oh, what the hell? He looked ugly as hell. Skeletor?
I can't do a Skeletor. Chris, do you know Stalin versus
Dude.
Martians?
What is
I
wrong
don't
with
know.
Alucard? That dude ugly as hell.
Like
They
I'm
did
really
that dude dirty.
I'm really starting to get like the complaints about people going like Modern Warfare has like no identity anymore because like what the hell is all of this?
No, dead
Where
ass.
are they
This
adding
like
One Piece?
One Piece
Okay.
is real.
One Piece is real.
No,
Like-
they're adding a bunch of anime to Fortnite, and that's the thing that's kind of pissing me off.
Jujutsu
Because
Kaisen.
wait, they've added Jujutsu Kaisen? No way. Hold up.
Yeah,
Like-
they added Jujutsu Kaisen. Gojo with a fucking AK. Let's go.
Like for whatever it is worth, like I feel like it makes more sense in Fortnite because it's like a cartoony looking game and whatever.
Dude, I
Call
remember.
why do I-
Duty's more realistic.
Why do I have a literal anime character and Nicki Minaj in a military first person shooter?
Dude, can I tell you a
see
story?
Homelander shoot up Alucard.
Can I say something? Okay.
Yeah.
So I remember I was at the bar with one of my friends back in California. We were talking, and like he just started going off on. He knows the entire like Fortnite storyline, and I'm like, that sentence alone should get you sent to a like hospital. But like he told me like every universe and every multiverse is connected to Fortnite somehow, which is why they get all these like all these crossovers. And I'm like, what? You are bugging hella bad. And he's like, no, you like next thing you're gonna know, like Ariana Grande is gonna be in Fortnite. 2 weeks later, Ariana Grande's in Fortnite, and I like
Oh, well, that was a
actually lost my
concert.
mind. That was a concert. Was it like the
It
Travis
was a
Scott thing?
concert. She had a character too, I'm pretty sure.
Dude,
But
I can't believe Jujutsu Kaisen's in this too. I'm upset. I love that anime.
I know
this-
we've lost.
Dude, this thumbnail. Hold up.
I know we lost the plot, but can we? Let's reel it back.
Oh,
What
sorry.
plot?
Yeah,
There was a
Stalin
plot.
versus Martian.
What?
Stalin
Stalin
versus
versus-
Martian.
Like the World War II Stalin?
I think they can find a GIF of Stalin versus Martians.
I find
It's the
that
one-
fucking funny.
No. No, I couldn't find it, but there's like it has like a famous game over animation.
I'm putting that in another server, Jackson.
And Chris, they edited. They changed. Chris, they changed the article. Because if I remember, Postal 3 was in here.
It's
Postal 3 was
that's deserved. That is so deserved.
next one is Rogue Warrior.
Oh,
That is
man.
not that undeserved. That game is comedy gold.
I am so upset, dude.
Oh, Postal
Fortnite
3 is
is-
in 2011, so yeah.
Fortnite is the next
Final-
Roblox.
Final Fantasy
Attack on
14.
Titan was added to Fortnite.
Attack on
what?
Titan was added to Dead by Daylight. I'm not
Wait.
making that up.
Wait,
No
Attack on Titan's
shot.
on Dead by Daylight?
You can't buy it anymore. I think the license expired, but like
I'm looking at
Dead
it.
by Daylight had like a whole crossover event with Attack on Titan, and it was the most bizarre thing ever.
Yeah.
They do have it in
Uh,
Fortnite. I'm upset, dude. What the hell? Wait, and Dead by Daylight? The cringe
Enter
doo-doo
your
horror game?
age to verify. I don't want to.
Okay, what is the worst TV show of all time?
Of all time? That's kind
I
of
watch a lot of
objective.
TV.
The
I watched
Wikipedia
too much
article is all about, they split them into genres. So animated show The Brothers Grunt, which was created by the person who would later on create Ed, Edd and Eddy,
Interesting.
aired on MTV. Bucky and Pepito.
I think Sanjay and Craig sucked applesauce, dude. If you've ever watched Sanjay and Craig, you will know what I mean.
I
Wasn't
think
there
I've
like
seen.
an entire episode about them giving birth to a fart?
Yeah.
The things
yeah,
I can say with a straight face.
Father of the Pride from 2004. That's the one that I see at like the local like used DVD store where they, because it only lasted one season, so it's a complete. It was made by DreamWorks, and
No
it only
shot.
lasted one season, but it is about lions who star in a Sigfield and Roy show, and I think this was right around the time they had an accident.
Oh.
And
What about this? Wait, this isn't a TV show, but it is a movie.
yeah, was affected by Roy Horn being attacked by a tiger during a 2003 performance while the show was in production. Yeah,
Y'all ever watch
that's,
Joshua and the Promised Land?
no, and I don't want to.
We should watch it
I don't want to again.
Chris,
The
you're
next
lying right
anim-
now. Are you
No,
Joshua?
stop,
Are you
no.
I need to write this down real quick. Art
Ren-
idea.
No, see.
John, Ren and Stimpy's adult party cartoon.
Oh my god, the Armin.
Chris, do you know about Ren and Stimpy's adult party cartoon?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
What?
Also on
Excuse
the
me?
The
Um,
Aaron out of that entire fucking pack, though. Oh my god.
the Armin, they did Felix so dirty.
Why does Aaron's nose look like that?
Dude, what the hell happened to Aaron?
I just want to let you guys all know, like, it is in canon in Dead by Daylight that these aren't like, well, with the exception of the two Titans, like, for all the survivors, those aren't like the characters. It's meant to be the Dead by Daylight characters cosplaying as the Attack on Titan characters.
I
This is
hate it even
unfortunate.
more.
That's canon. That is canon.
I
With the
hate it
adult
even more.
with the adult party cartoon,
What did
Billy
they do to
West-
Historia? Oh my god, that shit ugly. I'll be crying. This is unfortunate.
Billy
What did
West.
they do to Kenny? Oh my god.
They made him ace.
Dude, Kenny looks like shit. Wait, what?
Not asexual, as in like the character ace.
Oh, I was like, wait, incorrect. Aaron
Bill-
looked like a goofy, studious fool.
Billy West, who voiced Stimpy in the original series, turned down John Kay to reprise the role, saying it would have damaged my career.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. Okay, here's live action children's shows. Mini Pops from 1983, which was like Kids Bop from 1983, but they didn't do like any of the changes to the lyrics. So they did like, it was a 8-year-old singing "Nighttime is the right time we make love."
Oh.
They
Hold
made
on.
an album of it though.
Hold on. I just looked up something and this is what I got. Oh, there's another train coming. Give me a second.
Zinnia, I'm gonna cut this out. But the 4D movie at the zoo. Guess what it is? Thomas the Tank Engine.
We're not watching it, I'm sorry. No, you're not making me watch Thomas the Tank Engine. No.
Why
Dude,
not?
my cousin is he's like super like autistic. Like he's like very low functioning human being, and he's like obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine, and it kind of drives me nuts, just a little bit.
Hey, Zinnia, should we watch Dragon Ball Evolution?
No, please, actually, no, please don't. No.
I've already seen it before.
It is so bad. It is so bad in every. It's so bad.
I wish for panties.
The second show on the only other show on the live action children's show is Barney and Friends.
I love. Wait, is that copyrighted?
Probably.
I have no idea. I'm scared.
I'm fearful. Is that one a Chris Icarus guy?
Kind of Chris, yes.
What is he doing?
Sliding down the stairs on a sheet of cardboard.
Like for real.
Okay,
Oh.
so we're
Can we
probably
talk
gonna be
about
wrapping.
the worst movies? This is a quick one. Do any of you know what Ballistic X and Server is?
No.
I know of it. I think I've seen a DVD of it somewhere.
My parents actually own the second worst movie ever, which is One Missed Call. We own that videotape.
The 2008 remake.
Yeah, it's not good. I will say.
Because it's one of those. It's kind of like
Super babies. Oh no!
It's because it's made by. It's not. It's like because they were trying to capitalize on the success of The Grudge and The Ring.
Yeah.
By bringing over another good Japanese film, and it didn't work. What is the deal? What is Cop Rock? So it's a police procedural, but they made it a musical.
What?
Police Brutality, the musical.
They got
I
Randy
just
Newman
realized-
for it.
What? Ain't no way. I must be bugging. As a gay man, I am not a. Ooh, I almost said that out loud.
I just want to inform you that was a comment left on the Genius page for Korn and Limp Bizkit's All in the Family.
Which
Oh
is
my
a
God.
very bad. Is it like contender for worst song ever made?
I
Wait, what is it called?
That's an awful thing. It's
Chris,
called
what's it
All in
called?
the Family, and basically to summarize the entire song, it's like 4 minutes of Jonathan Davis and Fred Durst throwing homophobic slurs at each other.
I love that. Delete that. Cut that out.
No.
I think one of like the worst things that I heard about that, I was watching my homie Brad Tasted Music talking about that song. He like listened to it on stream, and there's like a part in the song where Fred Durst unironically says the line "corn on the cob," and he just gets so exasperated he begs him to bring back the homophobic slurs.
Oh my
At least
God.
that's
Oh my
interesting.
god. Dude, I'm looking at the lyrics. These are fucking awful.
Okay, so the next one I want to talk about is they made a TV series. MTV made a remake of the series from England called Skins, which generated controversy over its sexual content and raised the accusation of child pornography, since many of the actors were under the age of 18.
Interesting.
The only thing I know about Skins is the fact that it's referenced in a. Oh my god, his name is eluding me right now. Frank.
Sinatra.
No.
Oh.
Frank Turner. A Frank Turner song. I almost said Frank Durst, and I was about to be so disappointed in myself.
Was this a
Right.
British show?
It was a British show, then MTV made a remake of it.
Oh, I'm looking at the British one, not the MTV one.
The MTV one only lasted one season because a lot of the advertisers pulled their advertising.
James Newman is in it?
I'm looking through my screenshots on my computer right now, and I have one from Clone Hero. It's a song called Metal, and the flavor text for the song just reads, Ronald Reagan is in hell waiting for heaven to trickle down onto him.
It's a sentence. Okay, you can buy the entirety of the first season of Skins on Amazon for $2. Should I do it?
Here's a list of worst reality TV shows.
All of them. They all suck. Bye. I hate reality TV shows so badly.
Being Bobby Brown, which kind of showed the domestic abuse of the Brown household. It's kind of like
being Bobby Brown.
Being Bobby Brown.
Like being the person of Bobby Brown. Excuse me?
A singer, his most popular hit, probably, is My Prerogative.
Ain't no way, dude.
Because his wife was Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but pretty much it showed them in unflattering moments. It's like, why would you want this on television?
Like this is a court case waiting to happen. Amber Heard,
Houston said lost the last remnants of her dignity, but the show was popular and gave Bravo's highest ratings. So
I'm still looking through a bunch of my random screenshots that I pulled from my old computer, and I found one of them, a screenshot from, if I remember correctly, it was the Conservapedia worst songs list listed here. The Living Tombstone. It's been so long. The song talks about... No. Let me read the rest of it. The song talks about a mother in distress about the murder of her son, allegorically talking about the murder of abortion. The aforementioned man behind the slaughter represents the liberal agenda to legally murder children.
Oh my god.
This is the world we live in. That's all I can say. We live in a society.
If you have free time and substances of a certain type, I would highly recommend browsing Conservapedia. It will be the most hilarious thing you will do.
Kris, you're an alcoholic. Smell this.
I can't.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
You can't transfer smell through a camera.
Well, I'm already...
We don't got smell-o-vision yet.
Wait, we don't have smell-o-vision? Why am I paying taxes then?
Here's one. The Button. Aired in 2015. Two American families undergoing financial hardship are each given a briefcase containing $101,000 and must decide whether to keep all the money for themselves or give some or all of it to the other family. Over the course of 72 hours, each family learns about the other and makes a decision without knowing that the other family has also been given a briefcase with the same instructions.
What? None of that made sense to my dumbass, but
So two families who are having hard times, they're given a briefcase, and they each are learning more and more about the other family without knowing that the other family is also learning, and they must decide whether to give all of it, keep it, or give all of the money.
So what? If they both give it to each other, it just cancels out, or what? Or
I guess, but but it's controversial because it is very exploitive.
Yeah, you're literally recording people's hard times and struggles. I feel like if you did that now, it's let's go to Compton, New York, and say oh, how's your day-to-day life? Oh, I get shot every 2 days. Give me $5,000.
Next one. Here Comes Honey Boo Boo.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Zinnia, what's your thoughts on Honey Boo Boo?
Bad.
Also, still looking through screenshots, I have it was one of the top reviews of Monster Prom.
I would let Polly do unspeakable things to me.
Oh no.
That's it. That's the entire review.
My laptop's getting hot.
It's just like me for real.
Jackson, we talked about this.
Huh?
Jersey Shore. What has Snooki been up to?
Dude, last time I heard of Snooki was back in 2012. I'd rather not.
What has Soulja Boy been up to?
In prison.
Is he actually in prison?
I believe so. Is he actually? Did he get out?
I know. I mean, Silento killed his cousin, so the Whip and Nene guy.
Wait, what? I'm learning more and more.
The guy who did Watch Me Whip and Nene killed his cousin.
There's no shot that actually happened. I feel like you bugging. He said, "Watch me whip and watch me pray."
I am. I'm happy enough that I've scrolled through my screenshots to the point that I've gotten screenshots of the Discord chat of my rhetoric of terrorism class. And I'm being reminded right now.
Say that on the podcast.
It was a real class that I took at college, so I think I'm allowed to say that. But the one thing that I remember about that class,
in terrorism.
we had a class Discord, and honestly, throughout most of class, we all just sat on it and more or less just kind of clowned on the professor. And the one thing in particular I really remember was we had a game where people would just randomly post a GIF of Goku hitting the Gritty, and we'd see if people would just start laughing out loud in the middle of class. And it happened at least once.
Dude.
And someone would post that, and the entire chat would fill up with "I'm trying so hard not to break."
Okay, here's a show called The Swan, aired in 2004. You can see what the problem with this when I describe it. Each episode involves two self-proclaimed ugly ducklings who, over the course of 3 months, experienced an extreme makeover from a team that included a personal trainer, therapist, dentist, and cosmetic surgeons. Whoever's deemed more attractive by the end of the 3 months would move forward in a beauty pageant. And whoever won the beauty pageant would be the Swan.
Interesting.
In the beauty pageant.
Here's a special. The Decision. LeBron James, and they're like, "Where's he gonna move? Where's he gonna move? I'm going to Miami." You did not need 30 minutes.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
No, he says, "I'm taking my talents to South Beach." Yeah, you waited 30 minutes. And
oh my god.
And then the next one, Eaten Alive from Discovery Channel. And it was the host who tried to get eaten by Anaconda, and then he just pulled out 2 minutes in. It's nope. It's
he was not a Tavor.
I have found something. I forget which class this was in, but I have found a screenshot of it. The teacher, in order to explain poetic justice, used the example of Springtrap and Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
This is unfortunate to hear.
Elvis in concert, 1977, which was like 2 months before he died. Where you can see that he's fat and he can't remember the lyrics. And
okay, how about this? Instead of the bad ones, let's say the top 10 favorite TV shows.
I would have to switch articles.
Well, I already have an article up. Number 1 is Breaking Bad with 3 episodes on IMDb's 10 out of 10 list.
My favorite TV show is Nichijou. Nothing.
I only watched the pilot of Breaking Bad. I liked it, but it's I have to say 5 seasons.
You need to watch more of it. Whoa, wait, Chernobyl's on here? I need to watch that then. Bluey's number 16? No shot.
Number 16, Burger King foot lettuce.
Number
15.
No, dude, I shit you not. Rick and Morty is number 15. Number 15, Rick and Morty.
What's your thoughts on the new voice acting?
I haven't heard it yet.
Because which one was the one that abused? Was it Royland?
That Justin Roiland, yeah.
Okay. Where should we? Anything else you want to add before we wrap this up and send it into a blender?
I like blenders.
Yeah.
I am EP.
I found another fun thing that happened. Screenshot from my laptop of me playing Postal 4 where the subtitles glitched out and I was being given them simultaneously in English and Polish.
Maybe next time don't play Postal.
Postal 4 is fun though. It's in a much better state now.
I'm sorry, I meant Payday. I blanked out on.
I'm not touching Payday 3 for a long while. Payday 2, maybe. Payday 3 though, oh god. It's a bit of a nightmare right now.
Wait, is there a Payday 1?
Yes, it's called Payday the Heist. I've never actually played it.
Is it bad?
It's alright.
Bah, 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 bah.
Ah!
I've been up since 3 a.m. Well, I took a nap, but I've been up since 3.
You took a 2-hour nap.
Yeah. I worked
I
8
slept
hours.
for 14 hours, but I'm tired again already.
Yeah, so basically, well, that was a episode. Was it good?
No.
Today's episode was decent. We asked some questions. We learned that maybe don't eat 14 Swedish pastries.
Why not?
Because the king died.
So the limit
He
is
had
13.
12 servings of it. Of
He had
course he's gonna
14.
die.
14. Well,
So
he
the
also had
limit is
lobster,
13.
caviar, champagne, and sauerkraut.
Wait, lobsters don't have eggs, do they?
I said lobster and caviar.
Oh, and bruh, you said
Yeah.
lobster caviar. I'm like,
And
wait,
my mom is wanting me to stop. So thank you for listening to this episode of Do You Believe It? If you want to listen to this more, follow the Spotify and subscribe to my YouTube account at Play Button.
My OnlyFans.
No.
And if you are still listening to this, we're sorry.
I'm not. I'm unapologetically insane.
And on that note, thank you for listening. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Adios.
And that's the end. Thank you all for putting up with this show.
That was a disaster in like the best way.
The bots go. Kill Craig. Kill Craig.
No, but like genuinely, no poopy or Nazis.
Don't browse FA. That's my advice to you. Or play Roblox, because I have seen an obscene amount of like shit
We are
TF
sponsored by
in Roblox.
What?
Can we be sponsored by this one?
To be fair, it's like it tends to be from like really older Roblox games when like 2012 poop was the funniest thing.
And Zinnia is a Roblox expert.
No.
I'm not allowed to go on Roblox.
What?
You're not allowed to go to Roblox.
I got banned after I ate a child on live TV.
I believe you.